a left back, but learning and playing a bit in centre back too.
Well, I would have to say forward. That's where I'm playing today, and yeah, that's where I've been playing in Japan.
Currently a central defender for the Matildas and a central midfielder for Orlando Pride.
Currently for the Matildas I play like attacking midfielder. For Brisbane Roar, more of a defensive midfielder.
Striker.
Probably debuting for Australia. It was pretty memorable. It was in Tokyo, in front of a huge crowd, and against the top team in the world.
Winning the Asian Cup.
Yeah, it would have to be that game that obviously got us through to qualify for the Olympics. Yeah, just when it's something the whole team was striving towards, and just when that final whistle blew and we knew we had finally done it, it gives me goosebumps now thinking about how exciting and how big it was to all of us and how much it meant.
Still, I think the Olympic qualifiers, where we had 5 games in 10 days over in Japan, and one of the hardest tournaments I've been a part of, but one that I felt we were really prepared for, and we obviously qualified for the Olympics at the end of it.
I have a few, maybe the Brazil game's a huge one, both Brazil games, World Cup and Olympics, both for different reasons, good and bad, were 2 probably highlights for me.
My favourite athlete probably was Cathy Freeman, just because of that special moment. I think everyone in Australia was watching that TV on that night and kind of reenacted it around the block 4,000 times.
I like watching Nadal play tennis. I think he's interesting to watch. I wouldn't say he's my idol, but I enjoy watching him, just because his routines and his superstitions, and I just enjoy watching him.
Growing up, I loved Lenny Hayes from the St Kilda Football Club, and also Nick Rewald.
I enjoyed Kelly Slater and Lane Beachley. They're a definition of true champions, so yeah, it was probably those 2.
Been trying to just completely switch off and just focus on my job and what I have to do, and that seems to work for me.
I have become pretty obsessed with Hydrolat. So it wasn't the fact that I really loved it, it was more that it actually started at that qualifying tournament where we were on a roll, we kept winning, and I'd go in, my routine would be to go in after relaxation to the physio room and put a Hydrolat in and drink that and then go to bed. That happened every time on game day, so I started doing that and then sort of filtered it through to W League, and then ended up winning the championship there, so yeah, it's kind of become a bit of a ritual.
I like to have a good breakfast, mashed avo, Vegemite and eggs, and then just listen to music, chilled music usually on the way to the field, and then whatever's in the change room.
Normally just shower right before we leave to feel fresh, and that's probably the one thing that I just want to get done.
At the moment I'm eating tacos before the game, but yeah, I don't really have many tacos before the game, I'd say.
Youthful.
Growing.
Fun.
Exciting. /fast.
Family.